What does it take for a team to win the ISL trophy or to win the Shield? Is it just the players? Is it the environment? Or is it a mix of everything? You having won trophies yourself?
I think it's a mix of everything. Obviously the players on the pitch, the whole squad, how the club is run, how the training's done throughout the season. I think it's a mix of everything. I think the team spirit is very important. It's a very important factor in having a successful season. And yeah, I think we laid foundations last season. We improved the club's position a lot from where it was in the previous season. And yeah, we came really close to major honours, and we weren't far away from the Shield and the trophy, and it's given us a lot to build on this year, but we know we still have to improve, and we've obviously had a lot of new signings coming in, and players have stayed from last season, so yeah, we've got a lot to build on to be successful, but yeah, I think it's just working hard, the team spirit, and I think we've had a successful pre-season so far, and yeah, we're really looking forward to starting the proper competition on Tuesday.
Do you see any major difference compared to the team last year, how they performed to how they started right this season?
I think probably just there's more familiarity in working with how the coach wants to work. A lot of us have worked under him for a year, and there's players that have worked under him before, so you start to build connections with the players, you understand what the coaching staff want from you more. And yeah, I think if you look in football in general around the world, the longer a coaching staff and a manager are within the one club, I think success is more likely to occur because people are more used to operating together and there's more chemistry between the players. So, yeah.
Coach, I would like to ask being a
First player.
yeah,
First player.
Sahil, coming back to FC Goa team, how do you feel being at home and what are your preparations?
Yeah, no, I'm back after 8 seasons, so I'm very happy to be back. My objectives, I was obviously following the team last year, and they had a very, very good season. And my objectives are just to help the team whenever I can, and hopefully to build on last year. Last year they came really close and was very close to getting those trophies like Carl said. So I'm sure that will be the objective, but we have to do it step by step and one game at a time almost.
Mike.
My question is Sadiku. You scored 6 goals in the Gupta Memorial Trophy, the pre-season for you FC Goa. You scored 6 goals for the FC Goa in the Gupta Memorial Trophy. So, what is your next target for the FC Goa in coming season?
Yeah, we start 17th in the league, and we are preparing. We do very good season, pre-season, and I will try to give my best for the team, to score goals, like I know to do. I don't run so much, but I compensate with the goals, so I hope to score a lot of goals. But first of all, I find one very familiar team, and very the club like a family who help a lot of the players, and I'm realistic. I'm very happy to be part of Goa, and my feeling is I will do for sure very good here.
I have a question for Jai Gupta. You made a big impression last season playing for FC Goa. You also you played for India recently. You were being written off as a India probable last season. So, how was the overall experience? How did you grow in that last season?
So I think a lot of information was basically pushed at me in a very short time. It was all about me understanding how to process all of it. So I think last season I was just trying to get back to my roots. It was my first year in professional football, so I was just trying to understand how to kickstart my journey. I think this year is more about how I stay in my form and how I build on that.
Any more questions?
Yeah.
Armando, you had a choice of joining either FC Goa or Kerala Blasters. What made you choose FC Goa?
Yeah, it's true. I have Kerala also, but after I speak with the coach. I know him from before, and when we play against Goa, we speak a lot together. And after I speak with him, I choose directly Goa because I know his philosophy, and I know him from the Spain also, and the people here also a lot of foreigners from Spain, and yeah, of course, last year they do very good, and I see all the games the last year, and I want to be here, but directly I choose to come in Goa because it's from the coach and the club is perfect for me.
Carl, we have a question for you. So, throughout last season and so far this term as well, you've been contributing both defensively, build-up play. You played a role of a sort of an anchor in the midfield. So, how do you balance these responsibilities, and how have you seen yourself adapting to Coach Manmohan's system at FC Goa over the past year? I mean, have you had to make changes to your own style of play and all that?
Not really. Obviously, when you change to a new club and a new coach, there's slight changes. But no, it's been basically trying to play my own game. I was very lucky last season to have a lot of very good players around me, and we found a system that was solid, and it worked well together. So yeah, no, I'm happy here, very happy, very comfortable when I'm playing, and just looking to work hard again this season to help the team as much as I can.
Alright, thank you. Sahil, more like a follow-up. So, and now in the midfield, we have a lot of experienced players like Carl here, and now you have joined in. We have also a lot of young players, talented, who are looking to break in, make the most of their opportunity, etc. How do you see yourself fitting into this dynamic here at FC Goa this season?
No, I think like you mentioned, in the midfield we have a lot of good players. Carl being one of them. There's also Ayush, Rolling, one of really good midfielders. There's Borja as well. So I think when you have competition for those positions, I think the level in training goes up, and it's almost like you have to compete every day to get your spot and to get the minutes that you want to play. And I think with this you improve as a player, and also to be competitive, to give 100% in training, to work hard. You know that if you don't show up in training or in the games, that maybe there's another very good player that's probably going to take your spot or your minutes. So I think this competition in midfield, it helps. And yeah, I just want to give my best all the time that I play for the team.
Thank you, Sahil. Jay, last season you played mostly as in the left back position. But in some previous media interactions, etc., Coach Manolo himself has said that you may compete more for a centre back role this year. So how do you feel about this potential role change, and how well are you up for this challenge?
Obviously, it's a switching position, but obviously I have roots for the centre back position. I think about positions, I always assume that it is an advantage for a player to be able to play two positions, because it's an advantage for a coach as well when he has a selection process. Obviously, it's a change for me, so it takes some time to understand how I need to go about my role as now a centre back in his system. So it takes time, but at the end of the day, it's all about putting in the work and stepping up.
Thank you, Jay. And finally, Armando, first of all, congrats on the golden boot at Bandolkar Trophy. You've come, and in a very short time you've scored a lot of goals and not a lot, you will score a lot more. But yeah, you've scored I think 6 goals in 5 matches and everything. So you've already started to become like a fan favorite here at FC Goa. So, and how do you feel about the fan support that has come to you so far since joining the club? And how did you feel about the experience of meeting some of them through events like the GOA Fest, etc. How much of a role do they play in motivating you to do better?
Yeah, I receive a lot of message from the fans, and I say just thank you, and I will show them to score a lot of goals and to be them happy. So I invite them to come in the stadium also, because last games we are not a lot, but we hope in ISL there will be a lot of support to support us, because we have a very competitive team, and we will do the best to make them happy, and to score goals, to win, and inshallah we will be better than last year.